Everybody. Shout out to Reet Geeb, you seem like you're awesome, dude. Shout out to Paco Doomer. Shout out to the Rules. Um, all the other people I didn't mention, Mr. Rainier, even Bruise, even though he don't like me, but shout out to him anyway. But Ramstats, the cameraman. I wanted to share a first story with you here. I was lucky enough to save this can. They no longer make these, guys. I found out this was one of my main fetish beers, Schlitz Red Bull, in a can. There's only one place left in the city here. Guy looked it up. I'll tell you in a second. Eventually, it's got harder and harder and harder to find till I wound up going to one place called the Thirsty Zebra, and his name was Malik. I was always like, "Is Malik there? Is Malik there? Can you find me this fetish beer? You know, because this is how I get my jollies. This is like fetish beer." So long story short, well, I go in there today. They say they're going to order it. They call the owner up. I go in there today. I wait. I'm patient. I wait. Like 6 days later, I go back to the Thirsty Zebra. So I go there today to the only place that I had confidence that would carry this product. I go in there and he's like, "Unfortunately, we don't have it. They don't make it anymore." And he proved it to me on his phone too. The guy showed me the owner's name. I forgot his name. And he had a text message and he says, "We don't make these 24 ounces anymore." He's like, "Do you see it on my phone?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, but at least they were nice and showed me proof." But then I thought to myself when I left there at the business, when I left their drive-through in their company, I was like, "Well, I have an idea. What if I pay them extra money to make it just for me?" I should have asked them, but I doubt they would. They would never do that. You know, they would never keep making this product just for me, for one person. They wouldn't keep making this. But if they would, let me know. If you maybe the owner's watching that makes these. Maybe if I pay extra money, I'll pay like $6 a can for one can. If you want to keep making them, I'll pay $6 per can. But I have an idea. I have a backup plan. My backup plan for fetish beer is to mix Edge with Schlitz Red Bull in the bottle. They do make Schlitz Red Bull in the bottle, just not the can. I don't know why. It's crazy. I just wanted to go over that with you because this female's going to degrade me, and she wanted me to mix a nasty Edge with a Schlitz Red Bull in the bottle, like half and half. It's a fetish thing, but I'm not going into it. But anyways, my mind's like in left field, right field, center field. I gotta get back on track. I gotta regroup. But it's on like Donkey Kong. I'm back like Jack. What's up, scallywags? Honkies out there. I'm gonna talk about one more topic in this video. Donating my body to science. I don't want to be buried under the fucking ground, worms and insects notching on me and taking bites out of my flesh. I ain't going there. I ain't having fucking maggots swarming through my body when I'm dead and worms. Fuck that shit. Who the fuck wants to be buried 6 feet under? 8 feet? No, 6 feet down. Who the fuck wants to go like that? I mean, we're already slaves to the system here. Like Apocalypse said, or this is like, you know, prison planet. Why the hell would we want to end up? It's worse enough to have to die, but to be buried under the ground and have various numerous flies and larvae and insects and worms and maggots crawling through your fucking body and your skull. Who the fuck would want that? Fuck religion. Religion says we gotta be, and the Jewish religion says we gotta be hoisted vertically, facing a certain direction. Fuck that shit. We ain't living in the fucking Adam and Eve caveman days. This ain't the caveman Adam and Eve days anymore. Fuck that bullshit. Some people want to be buried. My roommate wanted to be buried, cremated, or buried by a plant, so he becomes a tree. That's not a bad idea. I, on the other hand, I want to be donated to science. I might get lucky. Maybe a pretty scientist, maybe a attractive, beautiful scientist female is going to examine me, and I'd get my jollies by her touching me. You know, even though I'm dead, maybe I'll still get turned on. You never know. It's a possibility. That's worth a shot in the dark. What do I got to lose? I ain't got nothing to lose. Why in the fuck would I want to be buried under the ground when my body's going to rot, decay, eventually become just nothing but bone and then ash? Why the hell would I want that? After 1,000 years, I think the body turns to ashes. I forgot the 7 phases of decomposing. I haven't read about that in a long time. Fuck that shit. When I could just be given to science and they can preserve my body like a mummy. Why not? Why be buried under the ground? Fuck that. Under this earth. I'd rather be tossed in the ocean than fucking buried under the ground. Let the damn guppies eat me and the catfish. Fuck that shit. That's all I'm saying. I can't open my wrist is too. I have an old wrist injury. I can't even open this. For heaven's sake, for Pete's sake. If you guys liked my last video with my country Johnny Cash, I got other country music legends like Hank Jr., Hank Williams, Toby Keith, a lot of other country, sad, depressing songs. If you want to hear it, just let me know. I'll play it and drink. I don't care. I'll eat pretzels and drink a Budweiser. I don't care. Life is depressing enough. I mean, people do have a point. It is what you make it, but on the other hand, it's not always played out to be what it is. But this knife sucks. Damn. I'm trying to grow my fucking mustache out. Got the burps. As far as having a disease like pork poisoning, I don't think I'm struck with it. I'm drinking Colt 45. Shout out to Tangled. You know what's funny is a lot of people still talk about rugby. When I first started doing drinking videos in 2007, damn, 2007. 13 years I've been doing drinking videos. Rugby was like all for me. Like 13 over a decade ago, he was like, "Oh, you're so cool. You know, you rock. You're cool." 2 years later, he just up and just dissed me and was a traitor. fucking up and left and didn't even fucking give a hoot, give a rat's ass about me. You know, hey, I don't give a flying. You know what? Because you know what? You know how many people get done and left, kind of like working at a job. Turnover. You've seen so many new faces and different people that come and go. I mean, I'm talking over 400, at least 400 different cats have liked me in the past and left and never showed back up, and I could go on and on. But Entangled's one of those guys that have stuck with me through the thick and thin, and he still watches my videos even after 10 years plus. So salute to Tangled. Marshall Jim Duncan, you too. A little malty. I like that malty effect. And um, I'm gonna end this video, do one more video, so stick around.